So, welcome to the first ever Friday Night Frenzy Drift event for 2024. Tonight, we are commentating alongside myself, Patrick Barley, with Quinton here tonight. Quinton, how are we going?
Yeah, good man. Really excited to get this underway. Yeah, my first ever event I'm going to be commentating, so that's always going to be fun, and a first Friday night frenzy, so that's awesome as well.
We got 16 drivers lined up for a traditional top 16 battle tree tonight. So, we got plenty of cars, plenty of action.
Yeah, plenty of cars, plenty of good drivers too. A lot of these guys drive in real life, and they're just sort of coming over to the sim, or they've even got a little bit of experience on the sim as well. So it's going to be good to see how these guys stack up against each other. They're going to be doing both of their qualifying runs back to back. So they'll do one run, they'll shoot through, and they'll have a second run to be able to catch up on any mistakes or clean up any line that they wish to. But just another quick shout out to a couple of our other sponsors. We have Atlantic Oil and Zoo Performance, so big thank you for those. And I believe the first place winner, there'll be a prize. So we might announce that later on.
Let's see if we can top that for run number 2.
Yeah, I want to see him push nice and deep on this second run. He's got all the room to play with as he throws it in nice and big on that first outer zone, coming in perfectly into that second outer, just riding the line there. Will Argoon doing a great job as he comes into that inner clip, transitioning over big angle into that last outer zone, holding it nicely. He definitely cleaned up those couple of mistakes from the first run.
Yeah, we got a little bit of room to make up here, but we'll see how he goes in his second qualifying run as he comes into the first corner. Not too deep all the way out to the line on the second corner, though. This is right where we want to see him. Not too much wavering, which is good. Into the inside zone, one corner to go. Throws it out wide, runs a rear bar along the wall, keeps it on the yellow line all the way around to the exit of the corner. That's what we want to see from a qualifying run.
Kane Nash up for his first qualifying run, carefully sneaking through those chicanes there. Nice big flick into that first outer zone, filling that zone quite nicely early. Nice and perfect run, actually. Perfect entry into that first outer zone. Plenty of angle to fill that zone too as he comes close to the wall, tagging that inner clip a little bit closer. Could have been a little bit closer there. Overall, Kane does a really good job actually for that whole run, I think. And as you can see, the ranks on the board, Kane Nash with a 96 points for his qualifying. Up there, we have Harry White with a 95. Will Argoon with that 93-point run that we just seen there.
Yeah, then we go down to Ben Snell in 4th position there with a 90-point qualifying run. Over to 5th position, we have Jaden Dubin with an 88 points. Onto 6th position, we've got Jack Botting with an 87 and equal points with Jerome Chung, old JC, with 87 as well. All right, as we get our first batch of Battle Tree coming through. So the top 16 on our left side of the bracket tonight. We'll start with Kane Nash and Schmischke out there as our first battle. Second battle, we're looking at the big G, Alex, against Jamie Sezowski. I can't pronounce his surname either, so we'll just run with that. Then we've got Ben Snell and Robin Norris as our third battle. And then Jack Dubin and Wes Hunt rounding out our left side of the battle tree. Now, Quinton, who have we got on the right side tonight?
On the right side for our battles, top 16, we have Harry Whitehead and Joey Leifting, I think it is, up for their battle. So interesting to see how those guys put together their runs. Up next, we have JC or Jerome Chung and Noah Diprose. That's going to be an interesting one. AE Drift Society versus AE Drift Society. After that, we will have Will Argoon and HSK. Going to be an interesting battle, that's for sure. Up next, we have Jack Botting and Aaron Bosel for our last top 16 battle.
Yeah, that rounds out our battle tree, and looks like we've got some pretty good battles coming up here tonight. I think it's in the top 8 that we're going to start to see things start to really fire off with the battle tree finessing as we get towards the pointy end. Hopefully they can provide some great action here for us tonight at the Friday Night Frenzy. Into our finals, leading off Robin Norris through the chicane, flicking through gears, churning the tires the whole way through into outer zone 1. Big angle there from Robin, but look at that. Aaron right up on him. Similar line, had to drop back a little bit there with too much angle, but Robin out front there, hitting his marks super wide into the final corner. Great strong run there from Robin in the lead, with Aaron having some big jabs trying to maintain that proximity. All right, let's have a look at the replay real quick. Look at that, Aaron trying to get right up onto his door, but you see him there in that second corner there, just put on a little bit too much angle and fall behind. Coming to the final corner, Robin Norris absolutely laying it out on the yellow outside line there. Stellar run there from Robin in the JZX 100. Alrighty, now we turn him around there. We'll have Aaron Boesel leading us out with Robin Norris in the chase as we sit on the start line and send him through momentarily for our third and fourth battle. All right, through the chicane, churning the tires all the way to the clipping zone 1. Aaron a little bit shallow, not leaving the door open for Robin there in the chase. Aaron super wide there, a little bit too wide, probably dipped a tire. As we see Robin claw his way back to the door of the S15 as we come through the final corner there. Aaron taking a bit of a V-shape approach to that corner, but Robin Norris doing his best to avoid a collision, but still keep the proximity. Let's head to a replay of this one, and let's keep an eye on Robin in this one. So we see him have a pretty equal line going through the first corner, big dive into the second outside zone, but see him still manage to keep the tires in the outside zone there. It's nice and close here on the inside clip, switches back and had to jump on the anchors big time to avoid a collision with Aaron there. But good run by Robin there. You really see him watching that lead car and making sure he is where he needs to be and when he needs to be there. Alrighty, there we go. So that was our battle for third and fourth place. We'll know some results as we get to the end of this one tonight. Oh, look at that. We've got some results already. Robin Norris taking out the win for third place there. Aaron putting himself in fourth position after that battle for third and fourth place. Alrighty, as we get our final battle here lined up for tonight, we'll get some details updated in one moment here with our finalists. We know we've got Kane Nash and Harry Whitehead lining up for our final battle here tonight. These two have been driving great so far tonight, so it'll be one spectacle to see these guys run door to door. As we see them lead the line, Kane Nash leading us out, absolutely smoking the tires all the way up to outer clip number 1, which he runs nice and wide there, leaving the door open for Harry, and Harry in outer zone 2, right up onto his door. Kane keeping a smooth, consistent line, but watch for the dive here. Harry maintaining that proximity the whole way through the track. Big dives, big excitement. Look at these two boys run. Great line there from Kane out in the lead as we've seen him go through the whole lap there, hitting pretty much every mark as he made his way through. But Harry absolutely not letting down in the chase. Alrighty, as we switch him around now, Harry Whitehead leading us with Kane Nash in the chase. Let's see these boys go. As the starter will be releasing them. Here we go, through the chicane. Harry Whitehead now out in the lead. Kane Nash in the chase. Look at that outside line there from Harry Whitehead as we transition into outside zone number 2. Oh, Kane hot on his heels, so keep an eye out for that one as we see Harry keep a nice arc, hitting the inside clipping point, getting a nice swing out to the final zone. My goodness, what a battle between these two drivers. This is the battle that we've wanted to see all night. A great lead, great chase by both parties, leaving the door open. Let's watch it one more time. Harry Whitehead, though, right out on the outside line with Kane Nash absolutely diving in there for his door. Maintaining the line, though, that's exactly what we want to see from these drivers as we transition into the final corner. Harry keeping it nice and wide, but Kane Nash right where he needs to be. This will be an interesting one, potentially a one more time. I know I'd like to see it one more time, see these boys go. Alrighty. Not too sure if we've got any results, but look at that. Kane Nash in the BMW E46 beating out Harry Whitehead. That was a stellar battle between these two, but it looks like just Kane's control there in the chase. That would be my points of him leading that one out as we see him in the background there throw one hell of a skid as we come through, sending our finalists out onto the racetrack for a quick expression session there, burn out some tires and party hard. Awesome run by all 16 of these drivers tonight, wrapping up the first Friday night frenzy.